welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and we are on week 2 of our color challenge. And this week, for our stick pull yesterday, we pulled a waterfall. And so I'm going to walk you through a waterfall today, but this is going to be a really quick video, but it's super simple. I started by measuring. I cut all the excess pieces off of this paper pumpkin box, so I had just a basic cover with a spine and a front and a back. And I based my measurement for my waterfall on the size that my journal is going to be. Okay? Then I took a piece of cardstock from the Hocus Pocus collection from Spectrum Art Creations, since that's the paper pad I'm using for the journal this month. And it measures 7 1/4 by 3 1/2. How did I come by that dimension? I started with a piece of note paper, and when I'm doing waterfalls, sure, I can use all kinds of other miscellaneous stuff. I could have used graph paper and all that, but I wanted the lined papers, and for this, in walking you through how I do this, having the lines will help. So this was just a hair under 3 1/2, so that's what I based my cover on. And then I stamped from that new Haunted Halloween collection from Spectrum Art Creations, stamped this big cute bat on the front, and this pumpkin is from the Hocus Pocus digitals. So there's my cover. I didn't have to do anything else to that. I did distress the edge with the black soot. So that's done. Now, I'm going to lay this over here all in one piece. To do a waterfall, you need to determine how many pages you want in your notepad. And each page becomes a little shorter than the next. And I usually do this in reverse. And so this was my first. I cut the top off, and then I left this the way it was. Okay, cut the top off, left the rest of this. This was my bottom page. Then the next page that I did, I made it 2 lines shorter. So when I lay it on top, it's just a hair shorter than the bottom one. And then the next one, I cut 4 lines off to make it 2 lines shorter than the one underneath and 4 lines shorter than the one on the bottom. So you're just doing a stair step of these all the way up. And you can do as many pages as you want. I think I chose 9. And there was my pages, just like that. It went together that quick. So let's glue these together, and then they will be ready to go in my journal when I'm ready for them. Now this little bat also came from that Haunted Halloween set, and I thought he was just so stinking cute. So I'm going to turn my glue mat this way. I could use double-sided tape, but I really prefer to use glue. Double-sided tape will release in weather changes or with age, where you are less likely to have that problem with glue. Let me get my ruler out of the way here. And then all you do once you have your pages cut is you just line up your top edge just like that. I'll do that. And I have to make sure, because I messed a couple of these up, so I have to make sure I got them out of order. So I have to make sure they go on here in the right order. Otherwise, you lose the waterfall effect. I also like to call this a stadium, because things are risered, but in reverse. So like stadium seating, one level's just a little bit higher than the other. And then our final one here is this little guy right here. So you actually start out with going from shortest to longest, and that's why you start with your bottom sheet down first, and then you bring your next ones up. So the next one was 2 lines. The next one was 2 lines shorter, and then I cut 4 lines off the next sheet, 6 lines off the next one, 8 off the next one, 10 off the next one, and 12 off the next one, and then 14 off the next one, and that gave me that final sheet. And that is all there is to creating a waterfall. They're that simple. Just determine how many pages you want. Cut each one, I'm going to say roughly 1/4 to 1/2 inch shorter than the one below. And just layer them up. Now I want to make sure that when I lay this in the book, they don't come apart. So what have I got here for washi that I can use? All my Halloween washi's over on the other table. But we've got purple in there. Let's use this purple. Let's use the purple. Oh, and you know what I just noticed? I could not find my my other 2 spools of mint tape. I thought I had put them in my glue drawer, but I didn't. I put them over here with my washi. And I don't want to catch my bat in there. We want to avoid his ears, so I'm just going to lay that down right there. Come in with my sticky trimmers and trim that off flush so I get a nice edge. Roll this over. And there you have your waterfall. So it rolls just like that. And that is our waterfall for this week. Now I will be back next week. I will not be here for card on Monday, and I will not be here for Tag Tuesday. But I should be back here for Wednesday stick pull, and then we're back on track for the rest of the week. So with that, I have gotten all the recordings done that I needed to do before I pack and get ready to leave for my writers conference in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Bob's going to babysit the animals and take care of the house, and he should be home in about an hour, so I need to go get a bed made and get supper started. Thanks for joining me in the studio today, and check back this afternoon for the next installment of the 31 Days of Halloween October Daily Memory Deck Style. Creative blessings.